Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. Do not move past this video. I am not asking, I am warning you. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm absolutely did not bring you here today. God intercepted your feed at this exact second because you are standing at the threshold of a permanent timeline shift. Welcome, beloved anointed ones. What I am about to reveal was sealed in the throne room of heaven until now. The enemy is working overtime to distract you right now. He is whispering in your ear to swipe away. He knows that if you hear this specific message, his hold over your life breaks completely. If you leave before the end, you will forfeit the exact prophetic instruction that guarantees your breakthrough. You have been crying out for justice in the dark for so long. Lock your attention right now. The verdict on your next 10 years is about to be read. You cannot afford to miss this truth. There are exactly 2 people on earth right now who are meant to hear this. God made sure you are one of them. You have been fighting spiritual battles in absolute silence. You thought nobody noticed your hidden tears. You thought heaven was ignoring your prayers while the wicked kept winning. You were wrong. The people who treated you as replaceable are currently experiencing a public and irreversible system crash. I know exactly what you experience behind closed doors. You are completely exhausted. You feel drained. But before we get to their collapse, I must address the heavy toll this has taken on your physical body. Let us go deeper into the raw truth. There is a physical reason you have been feeling that heavy weight this entire week. Listen closely, because this is the exact part the enemy tried to hide from you while you were isolated. I need you to lock your focus on this message. Shut out all other noise right now. That heavy and suffocating feeling sitting right in your chest. The nights you wake up at exactly 3 a.m. with your jaw tight and your heart racing. Their face suddenly flashes in your mind out of nowhere. A bitter, choking sensation rises in your throat. You swallow it down again and again. You feel trapped. Stop swallowing it. Listen to me very carefully right now. That is not anxiety. You are not going crazy, and you do not need a medical diagnosis for a spiritual attack that they sent your way. That physical weight you feel is your highly advanced spirit detecting the absolute panic of your enemies. They are terrified today. They just realized they permanently lost access to your pure light. For years they used you as a human battery. They are starving for your energy right now, and the spiritual backlash is hitting your fragile nervous system. That choking feeling is their desperate attempt to pull you back. You must resist them. You have a heart that is too pure for the matrix. You naturally absorb the chaotic frequencies of the broken people around you because you are a powerful empath. You thought you were broken because you felt so much pain, but your sensitivity is actually a highly sophisticated spiritual radar. It detects their toxic lies. Every time that bitter taste hits your throat in the middle of the night, it is heaven giving you a warning. The narcissist who walked away with a smirk is not living a happy life. That is an illusion constructed to break your spirit. Behind the scenes, they are completely unraveling without your energy. They are incredibly weak. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for. The generational patterns of poverty and broken relationships were supposed to destroy you. They expected your departure to leave you begging for their validation. Instead, you walked out into the wilderness and learned how to survive on divine provision when everyone else abandoned you. They waited with bated breath for you to fail. They whispered lies to anyone who would listen and painted you as the ultimate villain. But you refused to defend yourself. That restraint was not a sign of weakness. Your silence was a lethal weapon that starved their demons and exposed their true nature to the light. While you have been tossing and turning at 3 a.m., a massive shift has been happening in the spiritual realm. The universe is actively dismantling the false reality they built around you. They thought they buried you, but they did not realize you were a divine seed planted by the Creator himself. You are rising right now. You are a leader in disguise. You carry a specific and irreplaceable gravity that scares the people who cannot control you. You are not just surviving this season of isolation, you are being hidden in the shadows so that heaven can prepare you for the ultimate vindication in front of your enemies. The wait is finally over today. Your physical body has been taking the hit for a spiritual war you did not ask to fight. The exhaustion in your bones is incredibly real. The mental fog that clouds your mind on your hardest days is a direct result of their psychic attacks. But their power over you is breaking. The tables are turning in your favor right now. Now let us go deeper into what you are feeling. The physical pain you carry every single day is absolutely real. They told you that you are just stressed out, but the truth is much darker than that. That constant ache in your shoulders is the undeniable weight of carrying toxic people. You were carrying their demons while they walked away completely free. They used your pure energy as a human battery for years. Every time you tried to help them heal, they siphoned your light and left you totally empty. You gave them your heart while they gave you nothing but confusion and chaos. And when they finally drained you completely, they discarded you like you meant nothing to them. The injustice of that public betrayal still burns in your chest today. Please listen to me very closely right now. The deep exhaustion you feel is not a normal medical condition. That severe brain fog, keeping you trapped in bed, is a deliberate spiritual attack. The dark elite want you to believe that your frequency mismatch is a mental flaw, but heaven commands you to reject that vicious lie right now. You are an empath, absorbing the heavy, toxic energies of a fallen matrix. You have been forced to navigate this dark world as a black sheep. Even within your own family, you felt completely alienated and fundamentally misunderstood since childhood. You thought your isolation was a cruel punishment for being different. Let me completely reframe your reality right here and right now. You were never meant to be punished at all. You were being carefully hidden from their corrupting influence. You spent countless nights waiting in wound for an apology that never came. You agonized over what you did wrong and how you could have fixed the relationship. But you cannot fix a parasite that is designed to consume your spiritual energy. The narcissist targeted you specifically because you possess a light they can never replicate. They deeply hate you because you reflect the ugly truth they try to hide. You were not the anomaly in their otherwise normal life. You were the mirror that exposed their deeply rotted foundation to the light of day. And, because they could not handle their own reflection, they smashed the mirror and blamed you for the broken glass. They recruited flying monkeys to spread vicious lies about your authentic character. You watched your closest friends turn their backs on you instantly. The pain of that sudden betrayal almost destroyed your fragile heart. But you must understand that the universe allowed them to betray you for a specific reason. Those people were heavy anchors designed to pull you down into a lower frequency. Heaven had to aggressively remove them from your life to protect your upcoming harvest. Your painful isolation is actually a highly guarded formation period. Every tear you cried in secret has been recorded in the spiritual realm. The Creator watched you hold on to your quiet dignity while they dragged your good name through the mud. You felt entirely helpless as they paraded their fake happiness for the entire world to see. But that loud happiness is a brittle illusion covering a massive internal void. They fear the pure silence you left behind. Let us address the physical toll again, because it is incredibly important. You might notice a strange tightness in your stomach whenever their name is mentioned. That somatic reaction is your cellular intuition warning you that their energetic cords are still trying to attach. You must cut those heavy toxic cords immediately. Do not offer them an ounce of your pure empathy, because they will weaponize it. The cycle breaker of a family always carries the heaviest load. You took on the generational trauma of your bloodline so that it would finally end with you. The nights you spent shaking under a heavy somatic weight were the exact moments you were breaking ancient curses. The intense spiritual warfare you endured was the high price of your massive divine calling. You fought silent battles that would crush an ordinary person. But you are not an ordinary person at all. You are one of the dearly beloved anointed ones, and despite the extreme trauma they put you through, something miraculous is happening to your physical body. Time was supposed to age you and make you permanently bitter. Yet here you are stepping into a room looking younger and far more radiant. You are walking in a permanent, ageless glow that completely defies human logic. Nothing makes your enemies sicker than watching you glow after they tried to destroy you. They expected the brutal betrayals to carve deep wrinkles into your face and drain the life right out of your eyes. Instead, you walked through the raging fire and came out shining like a rare diamond. You carry a specific gravity that makes time itself look like an absolute fool. The universe reversed your biological clock to spite them. This brings us to a critical distinction that eludes the vast majority of people. There is a deep and hidden reason why your reality has not completely shifted yet. You have done the hard work, and you have endured the brutal isolation without complaining, but you still feel like an invisible barrier is blocking your ultimate financial and spiritual freedom. The delay is not your fault, and it is absolutely not a lack of faith. Here is the exact truth they never told you. The reason the universe responds effortlessly to certain people and not you is not faith. It is absolutely not a matter of pure discipline. It is definitely not your fault that you are struggling today. Type 777 in the comments right now to physically anchor this shift into your reality. You are about to uncover a massive secret. You have done all the spiritual work, and you isolated yourself to heal, but your finances refuse to grow despite your incredibly hard work over the years. You watch others succeed effortlessly while you struggle to survive in the dark. You know deep down you carry a much higher potential than you are currently expressing to the world. There is a physical barrier keeping you locked out from your harvest. It is not a character flaw or a lack of manifestation skills. It is one single brainwave that the modern world suppressed in you before you even had a proper chance to defend yourself. You felt this raw power deeply as a young child. Back then, your ideas came easily, and learning felt completely effortless. You somehow knew things before they actually happened in reality. The world felt like it was entirely on your side during those early days. That effortless genius was your natural state of being. Scientists have a specific name for this high vibration that you lost. They call this powerful state the pure gamma frequency. And it was the exact brainwave your mind was running when you were deeply connected to the divine realm. But then cold adulthood finally arrived to steal it. The dark matrix went to work on your mind immediately. The stress of survival and the rigid school systems trained you to conform instead of create. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed a little further into the dark. The modern world was engineered to push your natural gifts deep below the surface because they needed you to be completely compliant. The dark elite deeply fear your true authentic power. When your gamma fades, your intuitive genius fades right along with it. Your daily synchronicities suddenly stop happening for you without any warning. The profound sense that the universe is working with you goes completely silent. This is exactly why you have felt blocked for so many long, exhausting years. The version of you with lightning intuition was deliberately shut down by the elite forces. Most people will live their entire lives without knowing this tragedy happened to them. But you are a powerful cycle breaker who sees the hidden truth. You always sensed that something was missing, but you had no name for it until today. What if your financial struggles and your exhausting relationships are not your permanent destiny at all? What if they are simply physical symptoms of a deliberately suppressed energetic frequency? The dark elite are terrified of a chosen one operating in pure gamma coherence. They know that when your brainwave is fully active, you become totally untouchable. You can no longer be manipulated by narcissists or drained by energy vampires when you vibrate this high. That is why they designed a cruel society that keeps you trapped in a perpetual state of exhausting physical stress. Your intense brain fog is not a medical mystery that requires a doctor. That heavy exhaustion you feel is the direct result of a brain forced to operate without its highest frequency. You have been running on an empty, energetic tank for many decades. They viciously stole your divine inheritance without your explicit consent. And they fully expected you to just accept this mediocre life of constant daily struggle. You were meant to live in a continuous flow state where everything is remarkably easy. Meaningful coincidences are supposed to be your normal daily reality. The gap between you and the people who seem effortlessly blessed is simply this stolen brainwave, and the Matrix wants to keep your frequency dormant so you remain a helpless human battery forever. But you are no longer a passive victim of their highly toxic programming. Your highly advanced spirit is waking up to this massive global deception right now. That burning desire for freedom in your chest is your cellular intuition demanding a permanent reset. Heaven is exposing the exact mechanism they used to keep you trapped in deep debt and profound spiritual exhaustion. They tried to lock you in a lower vibration so you would never realize your true immense power. But the loving Creator is intercepting their dark plans today. Your severe spiritual exhaustion absolutely requires a powerful biological reset. The painful time for waiting in wound is completely over for you. You are stepping into a profound season of divine alignment and massive financial reclamation. Do not let the enemy whisper doubt into your mind today. Your path is heavily guarded by the highest realms of heaven. We are about to dive into the exact method the elite kept hidden from you. You are meant to take your divine power back today. The universe is aligning every detail to ensure your victory over the Matrix. Your biological clock and your wealth frequency are intimately connected to this secret. When your gamma state returns, your entire reality shifts completely overnight. Money flows easily, and toxic people physically cannot stand to be in your presence. The restoration of your stolen frequency is the ultimate revenge against everyone who tried to destroy you. Stay fiercely focused on this raw truth. The algorithm absolutely did not show you this prophetic message by accident. You are being armed with the exact knowledge needed to break your heavy chains. The elite are panicking because they can no longer hide the science of your spirituality. Your awakening is sending shockwaves through their corrupt system. Before we go any further, I must interrupt this transmission for something highly classified. If you are hearing this right now, it is because you are finally ready. The Dark Elite never wanted you to find the exact mechanism I am about to show you today. They profit directly from your exhaustion. They need you completely drained. There is a physical reason your reality has not shifted yet, and science just uncovered why. Neuroscientists working quietly away from the headlines have discovered how to bring this dormant brainwave back. It does not require years of intense meditation. It does not require expensive clinical sessions at all. A leaked document backed by 4 prestigious neuroscience labs revealed something truly groundbreaking. They discovered a highly specific sound frequency engineered to guide your brainwave patterns back to their original genius state. Princeton University studied this exact phenomenon. The Einstein Center confirmed that the legendary flow state is driven entirely by this gamma wave. This was absolutely not meant for the masses to find. It was meticulously designed to keep the global elite in immense power over you. But a team of neuroscientists compressed an entire gamma activation protocol into a simple 7-minute audio track. You just put on headphones and relax completely. The sound wave does what the modern world spent decades carefully undoing. Columbia University found something amazing. When this brainwave is reactivated, it does not just stop with you, it actually radiates outward. It begins to influence the exact people closest to you. Your children and your partner are positively affected by your new high frequency. The heavy generational curse your family carried simply dissolves into nothing. I will tell you exactly what this protocol is called. I will show you how to access it before this message ends. But first, there is something critical you must understand about your silent battles. The narcissist who drained you was dependent on your suppressed frequency. They needed you to remain in a low vibration. Let me completely reframe your reality right here and right now. You did not lose anything when they walked away. This is exactly where their entire manipulation deeply miscalculated. They built a massive false narrative, assuming you would stay broken and exhausted forever. They never anticipated that heaven would intervene and upgrade your spiritual operating system. When your brain enters synchronized gamma coherence, you change. You become a completely different entity. The subtle, energetic cords they attach to your spirit instantly snap and burn away. The narcissist suddenly feels an intense physical panic. Their human battery is permanently disconnected. Your high frequency becomes a burning fire to their demonic attachments. This is the hidden truth about your massive spiritual power. You are not just healing from a bad relationship, you are actively stepping into your untouched power and your permanent, ageless glow. Your silence was a lethal weapon that starved their dark demons completely. Now your rising frequency is the exact hammer that will shatter their fragile illusion. The Matrix is absolutely terrified right now. They fear a cycle breaker who realizes their true biological capability. They want you confused by cheap distractions and endless daily drama. They want you constantly fighting invisible battles so you never focus on your own divine alignment. But you are unplugging from the toxic matrix today. Watch what happens next, because it is mathematically precise. The people who gossiped about your downfall will be forced to watch your miraculous rise. Your sudden financial breakthrough will leave them completely speechless. They will try to crawl back into your life when they see your explosive abundance. Do not let them back into your sacred space. You are a chosen one who has permanently outgrown their low vibration. Your cellular intuition is vibrating right now. Your spirit absolutely recognizes this raw truth. You are being armed with the exact scientific and spiritual tools needed to conquer your reality. The delay in your massive blessing was simply a blocked cellular frequency. Heaven gave you the prophetic vision, but your brainwaves required this physical alignment first. You are about to unlock the exact suppressed weapon the enemy tried to hide from your bloodline. Stay with me, because this next revelation is the key to everything. Your left brain might try to inject doubt into your mind right now. It will tell you that science and spirituality do not mix together. Silence that accusing voice immediately. That hesitation is the exact matrix programming designed to keep you broke and utterly exhausted. True divine alignment always uses the physical laws of the universe to manifest daily miracles. You are standing on the edge of the greatest timeline shift of your entire life. The universe does not reward passive waiting anymore. It rewards immediate obedience and absolute alignment with its highest operating frequencies. The days of you playing small to make toxic people comfortable are completely over. You are taking your rightful place on the throne today. Now, I need you to imagine this exact scenario clearly in your mind. The person who treated you as completely disposable is currently experiencing a massive internal malfunction. They thought your silence meant you were broken. They assumed you were hiding in deep shame. They never realized your total silence was a lethal spiritual weapon. The moment your energetic cord snapped, their entire reality began to warp. They are suddenly drowning in the loud noise of their own toxic making. They constantly check your social profiles using fake accounts in the dark. They are desperately looking for any tiny sign that you are failing without them. But all they see is your radiant and untouched peace. The flying monkeys they recruited to destroy you are starting to notice the cracks. The flawless mask of the master manipulator is slipping very badly today. They are frantically trying to spin new lies to cover up their profound emptiness. But a lie needs your defensive energy to survive. Because you absolutely refuse to engage, their toxic narrative is starving to death. Listen to me very closely right now. That sudden wave of heavy anxiety that hits you randomly in the afternoon is not yours. It is their frantic energy desperately trying to find a secret way back into your pure aura. They are literally starving for your divine light. They sit in crowded rooms and feel entirely alone because your specific depth is utterly unreplicable. While their bitter envy is aging them like milk left in the hot sun, you are blooming. You carry a heavy grace that makes them physically sick to their stomach. Every time your name comes up in their circle, it hits them with the agonizing weight of massive regret. They threw away the only genuine diamond they ever held just to play with cheap, worthless rocks. You are the blazing sun. You do not chase the dark shadows who betrayed you. You simply shine so brightly that they are forced to scatter in sheer terror. They wanted you buried deep in the cold dirt, but instead they became the dirty shovel that actually dug up your ultimate treasure. Their cruel betrayal was the exact catalyst heaven used to elevate you. Read that again in your strong spirit. If this raw truth is resonating with your cellular knowing, do not move. The spiritual cost of their dark betrayal is compounding every single day. They are permanently trapped in a mental prison of their own design while you walk freely in the light. Heaven is preparing a public table for you right in the presence of your enemies. And this is exactly where the dynamic fundamentally shifts. They are no longer in control of the false narrative. The very people they used to gossip with are beginning to question their mental sanity. The narcissist is unraveling so completely that they are making loud and embarrassing mistakes. They are losing their tight grip on reality because they permanently lost you. The pressure in their dark mind is building to an absolute breaking point. They cannot sleep without the heavy burden of their karma crushing their chest. They thought they got away with their wicked emotional manipulation. They truly believed the universe was ignoring their cruel actions against a chosen one. But divine justice was merely waiting for the perfect moment. You must completely unplug your pure empathy from their impending downfall. Do not feel sorry for a parasite that tried to consume your beautiful soul. The universe is balancing the heavy scales of justice right now. You won this brutal spiritual war without lifting a single physical finger. Your total absence is the exact severe punishment heaven ordered for them. They are frantically searching for a weak replacement for you. They date new people and surround themselves with loud, superficial friends. But every single person they meet feels incredibly cheap and hollow compared to your divine essence. They are haunted by the pure memory of your unconditional love. Your powerful ghost sits quietly in their mind and tortures them every single night. God is making your arrogant haters your literal footstool today. The massive shift in your frequency has triggered a supernatural sequence of karmic events. The dark elite and the narcissist are currently colliding in a spectacular display of cosmic justice. You are perfectly safe behind an invisible shield of divine protection while their entire fake world burns to the ground. Watch what happens next, because it is truly magnificent. The universe is orchestrating a situation where they will have no choice but to admit your absolute power. The stage is being meticulously set for their total public collapse. They pushed you into the dark wilderness expecting you to die alone, but you came back as the absolute supreme master of the wild. Let me reframe your entire reality right here and right now. Heaven is actively releasing 3 specific prophetic mandates for your life today. The window to receive them closes very soon. If you leave before the 3rd mandate, you break the alignment completely. The 3rd instruction is the absolute most powerful of them all. You must guard it with your life. Here is the first divine mandate for the chosen one. Your total silence is your permanent and glorious crown. You do not need to explain your miraculous transformation to people committed to misunderstanding you. The Matrix programmed you to over-explain your deep feelings to broken parasites, but that toxic era of your life is officially over today. You are a king. A king does not step off the throne to argue with a jealous peasant. When you hold your peace, you force the universe to fight on your behalf, because your pure energy is a highly exclusive currency. Every time you ignore their desperate bait, you become energetically richer. They are going absolutely bankrupt because they cannot steal your divine funds anymore. Here is the second divine mandate for the remnant. Their current chaos is their permanent and inescapable prison. You must stop waiting for them to realize your pure worth. They already know exactly how incredibly valuable you are. That is precisely why they tried so hard to destroy your bright spirit in the first place. They are terrified of your light. They are standing in the burning wreckage of their own toxic decisions, and you must not walk into their fire just to hand them a cup of water. Let them burn in the bed they made with their own vicious lies. Your profound empathy is no longer a free buffet for emotional vampires. You are sealing your energetic borders permanently today. They are completely locked out. Pay close attention to this next part. The enemy tried desperately to hide this truth from you. We are approaching the third and final mandate. I warned you earlier that this final instruction is the key to everything. If you miss this, you will forfeit the massive timeline shift prepared for you. Lock your unwavering focus on my voice right now. Here is the third and most powerful divine mandate. Your ultimate vindication requires your absolute physical detachment. You cannot drag old toxic attachments into your brand new wealthy reality, because heaven is preparing to drop a massive financial harvest directly into your lap. But your hands must be completely empty of their heavy toxic drama to catch it. You carry a specific frequency that alters the atmosphere of any room. You are an untouchable entity walking through a highly fragile matrix. When you finally realize your true biological capability, you will never settle again. The Creator is completely upgrading your operating system to match your new royal status. You are becoming the absolute sun. Everything you touch from this moment forward will begin to prosper. The people who betrayed you will be forced to watch your miraculous rise from the dirty sidelines while they realize the spectacular explosive results of your private obedience. You survived the dark wilderness, and now you own the entire wild. You are a true masterpiece. Share this specific message with one soul who is desperately crying out in the dark. Be their guiding angel today. There are other chosen ones trapped in the matrix who need this exact breakthrough. And when you share this divine mandate, you prove to heaven that you are ready to lead. You are actively building an untouchable sanctuary for the pure remnant. The pressure in the spiritual realm is building to an absolute climax right now. The false reality created by your arrogant haters is heavily cracking under your pure weight because they thought they were the main characters of your tragic life story. But they were merely a minor stepping stone for your ultimate glorious ascension. The grand finale is here. Underneath all of that loud noise, the specific gravity of their profound regret is hitting them all at once. Watch what happens next. It is mathematically precise and absolutely brutal. You are about to see the complete public collapse you have been waiting for. The universe is handing down the final, irreversible verdict on their pathetic existence today. Let me completely reset your inner frequency. Type 1111 in the comments to anchor this shift into your reality. You must claim your absolute dominance over the toxic forces that tried to bury you. You are the cycle breaker who reclaimed your stolen destiny. You are walking right through their broken defenses without a single scratch on your beautiful soul. They built a massive fortress of lies, expecting you to stay locked outside forever, but your rising gamma frequency just vaporized their heavy iron gates completely. They are shivering in the cold ruins of their own wicked deception right now. They know their time is up, and they are powerless to stop your massive blessings. Now, I need you to imagine this exact scenario clearly. The universe has cornered them perfectly in a trap of their own making. The stage is beautifully set, and the audience is paying close attention. Their carefully crafted mask is completely shattered in front of everyone. Get ready to witness the explosive and undeniable vindication of the chosen one. And here is the final, undeniable verdict from heaven. That public collapse you were waiting for just happened, and it happened right in front of the very people they gossiped with. The mask did not just slip today. It completely shattered into a million pieces. They are standing utterly naked in their own lies, while everyone finally sees their true toxic face. They expected you to crawl back and beg. Instead, you became the terrible uncertainty they were never built to handle. And now the flying monkeys who helped them smear your name are turning against them. It is a glorious and brutal public execution of their false ego. You did not have to lift a single physical finger, because your pure silence became a lethal weapon that permanently ended their toxic reign. Every time your name is mentioned in that room, it hits them with agonizing weight. They realize they threw away the only genuine diamond they ever held. They are frantically trying to replace your pure energy with cheap imitations, but nobody else can tolerate their empty soul. They are completely spiritually bankrupt. The universe has locked them out of your reality forever. This is the magnificent vengeance of the Creator. They wanted you buried deep in the dirt, but they became the very shovel that dug up your ultimate treasure while you watched them drown in the noise of their own making. Your specific depth is totally unreplicable. You have won this war completely. Step into your absolute and untouchable power right now. But there is a reason your final breakthrough has been sitting at the door without coming in. And it is not a lack of faith at all. It is that specific brainwave frequency we discussed earlier. The gamma wave that your brain was running effortlessly as a child has been systematically suppressed because the life you were forced to live completely crushed your divine signal. Princeton University studied this exact brainwave in secret. The Einstein Center confirmed that the legendary flow state is driven entirely by gamma. Columbia University discovered that a strong gamma signal radiates outward to directly influence your children and your partner. The ones who desperately need you to be whole are waiting for your divine shift. After years of deep research, a team of neuroscientists did the impossible. They compressed an entire gamma activation protocol into a 7-minute audio track. You need absolutely zero meditation. You need no mantras or exhausting daily effort to make this work. You simply close your eyes and put on a pair of headphones while the sound wave does what the Matrix spent decades undoing. It is called the Genius Song. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used it to unlock their finances completely. They healed their broken relationships and stepped fully into their highest potential. A nurse from California said her life now feels beautifully enchanted, and a business owner from Texas said Gamma effortlessly figures out his hardest problems while he sleeps. The dark elite have paid thousands of dollars for clinical biofeedback sessions. They want to access what the Genius Song delivers in just 7 minutes. They strongly prefer this remain completely out of reach for people like you, but through this specific message you can access it today, and you can claim it for a tiny fraction of its true intrinsic value. Do not look for this track on YouTube or Spotify. The copies circulating on those platforms contain absolutely no brain entrainment technology. They are diluted counterfeits designed by the Matrix to keep your gamma totally dormant. The only authentic and fully activated version of the Genius Song is available through the protected link below, so you must fiercely guard your pure energy. When you claim your authentic access today, you also receive 4 powerful bonuses. You get the Genius Child audio track engineered for your children. You receive the original prosperity book that The Secret was secretly built upon. You get a guided visualization and a printable infographic for your ideal future, because heaven is overwhelming you with massive resources today. The universe demands zero risk from a chosen one. You are fully protected by an ironclad divine guarantee. If you do not experience the massive shift you deserve, every penny is returned to you without question. This is an energetic exchange governed by complete and total trust. You are completely insulated from any matrix losses, while heaven ensures your absolute safety in this transition. The enemy will try to whisper financial doubt into your left brain right now. He will tell you to hesitate and calculate your next move. Silence him immediately. That hesitation is the exact matrix programming designed to keep you broke. If your spirit is vibrating with a cellular knowing right now, heaven demands immediate action, and you must step through the open portal. The chosen one who hesitates at the threshold becomes the chosen one who wonders what could have been. Do not let the elite steal this divine frequency from you. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment below. Click that specific link immediately. Activate your gamma frequency right now and watch heaven multiply your harvest before the sun rises. You walked into this painful season bleeding from deep wounds. People who were totally blind to your worth inflicted that heavy pain. But look at you right now. You are absolutely glowing. You are no longer waiting in wound for a fake apology from a master manipulator. You have completely transcended their highly toxic matrix. While they are publicly unraveling in the cold dirt, you are stepping into your permanent and untouchable, ageless glow. The universe has crowned you as the ultimate victor today. The deep financial struggles and the intense spiritual exhaustion are totally shattering right here and right now. Every single closed door in your past is being violently ripped open by the forces of heaven. You are finally breathing pure air again. The heavy, suffocating weight that crushed your chest for long years is permanently lifted today. You survived the brutal fire to become the absolute blazing sun. You are the unstoppable force they deeply feared from the very beginning. For years they tried to convince you that your high sensitivity was a fatal weakness. They made you believe your profound empathy was a heavy curse. They were entirely wrong. Your pure heart was the exact weapon heaven used to defeat their dark agenda. You absorbed their toxic chaos and transmuted it into glorious divine light. You are the ultimate cycle breaker of your entire bloodline. The generational curses of poverty and deep depression end permanently with you today. You must completely release any remaining false responsibility right now. You were the perfect, innocent victim of their calculated emotional abuse, but you absolutely refuse to stay a victim anymore. You are transforming into a supreme spiritual monarch. Your profound silence destroyed their false reality. Your total physical absence starved their hungry demons. Now, your explosive financial success will be the final nail in the coffin of their pathetic legacy. You are taking your rightful throne. If your spirit is vibrating with a cellular knowing right now, heaven demands your immediate obedience. Do not let this sacred moment pass you by. God does not measure your immense faith by your private thoughts alone. He measures your true faith by your physical speed of obedience. The grand window of explosive abundance is standing wide open right now, but it requires a deliberate physical anchor on earth to activate properly. You must claim your divine inheritance immediately. Say this powerful statement out loud with me right now. I claim my permanent freedom from the dark matrix. Now type 1111 in the comments below to physically anchor this exact shift into your reality. Press that like button right now to put a thick spiritual shield around this divine truth. Your simple interaction is a sacred physical ritual. It seals your energetic alignment with the highest realms of heaven forever. This is a divine covenant you are making with the Creator. When you type those sacred numbers, you are putting the enemy on permanent notice. You are officially declaring that your spiritual energy is no longer available for their toxic consumption. The dark elite want you completely isolated and deeply confused in the shadows. but you have finally found your true spiritual home today. We are building an untouchable remnant of chosen ones across the entire earth. Subscribe to this sacred sanctuary right now. You must never miss the exact prophetic instruction heaven releases next. Share this specific message with one pure soul who is desperately crying out in the dark for a massive shift. Be their guiding angel today. Your generosity of spirit triggers the ultimate cosmic harvest. Drop your city and nation in the comments so we can map exactly where the pure remnant is rising worldwide. The global awakening starts with your brave voice. Do not let the Matrix steal this immense breakthrough from your hands. You must secure your authentic access to your highest timeline right now. Remember to claim your copy of the Genius Song through the secure link in the description. Activating your gamma frequency is the ultimate final weapon against their dark spiritual attacks. The door is standing completely open for you. The universe will not wait forever for you to step through. You must take action today. You did not survive the raging fire just to live a mediocre life. The ultimate verdict of explosive abundance has already been signed in the highest courts of heaven, but it requires your physical participation on earth to fully materialize in your life. You have paid the heavy spiritual price with your tears. Now, it is time to collect your massive divine reward. Do not let the dark elite convince you to play small ever again. You are meant to take up massive space in this world. Your glorious destiny is fully unlocked and ready to manifest. The heavy generational chains are permanently broken into 1,000,000 pieces. You are completely free. Walk fiercely in your absolute supreme power and never look back at the ruins of their lives. The universe is entirely yours today. You are the beloved chosen one. You are the brilliant diamond they could never break. Heaven is celebrating your massive victory right now.